Hello friends, this is Shravan. This is my YouTube channel Civil Engineering Tutorial by Shravan. To subscribe my channel, click on subscribe button and click on bell icon for more interesting updates.
In this video lecture, I will explain you analysis and designing of apartment building by using StatPro V8 software. So for the respective apartment building, I will consider G plus 5 stories apartment. So nothing but 6 number of slabs. So initially I will show you the plan for the respective apartment building and I will discuss the parameters in the AutoCAD plan. After that, I will design the respective apartment building in StatPro V8 software. Go to your AutoCAD software. So this is my respective apartment building plan. So it will be consisting of 60 feet in X direction as well as 48 feet general apartment building consisting of 4 number of flats in each and every story. So 4 multiplied by 5 will give you total number of flats in this apartment. So nothing but 20 number of apartments. This is the first flat. So it will be consisting of kitchen, hall, bedroom and bedroom. So after that, right side is also consisting of hall, bedroom 1, bedroom 2 as well as kitchen. So this is my wide veranda. So it will be consisting of lift portion for the respective apartment building and staircases at the east facing. So this is the center to center distance between the uh, columns. So I was converted this feet into meters. So 12 feet in column 1 to column 2. So it is nothing but 3.6576 meter. So I was converted this. So it will be consisting of 17.6784 meter in length direction as well as 14.1732 meter in width direction. So this is my respective AutoCAD plan for the respective apartment building. So I will design this apartment building in StatPro V8 software. Go to your StatPro V8 software, click on StatPro software. So click on new project, select space. So here we need to give the file name. Just I am assuming the file name is apartment building AP. Save your file location. Just save your file location to desktop. Just I am saving my file location to apartment building design. Click on OK. So here we need to select the length units as meter as well as force units in kilonewton. Click on next button. So after that, click on add beam command. Click on finish button. So after that, software will open like this. So keep your structure in front of you. Go to geometry directly. Click on run structure wizard. So here we need to select the model type from truss model to frame models. So here we need to select the frame models. In this we need to select bay frames. So here we need to enter the length direction distance. Just I am assuming as per the plan. Just we need to assume the length of the apartment 17.6784 meter. And we need to assume the height of the apartment. Initially for this case I will consider only the bottom story for the respective apartment. So after modeling the bottom story for the respective apartment, I will copy the bottom story to remaining 5 stories. So just for this case, just I am considering 3 meter height, nothing but first story. So width, just we need to consider the width of the building 14.1732. So after that we need to enter the number of bays in length direction. So we need to assume the number of bays as per the plan. We have number of bays are 5 number of bays are there in x direction. So nothing but length direction. Just we need to enter the 5 number of bays. Just number of bays in height direction are 1. So number of bays in width direction are 4. So click on these 3 dots. So here we need to enter the length values for each and individual bay. Length is nothing but the center to center distance between your column in length direction. So 3.1623 is the second bay length. So third bay length will be consisting of 4.0386. Fourth bay length will be consisting of 3.1623. So last bay length will be consisting of 3.6576. Click on OK. So after that we need to give the number of bays along the high direction with the 3 meter distance. Click on OK. So after that we need to give the values for the respective width direction. Click on your 3 dots here. So here we need to enter the length values. So for the first bay length we need to enter the value as 3.30 327. For the second bay length we need to enter as 3.55473. For the third bay length we need to consider it as 3.6576. For the fourth bay length we need to consider 3.6576. Click on OK. So click on apply. So this is my general center to center distance for the respective bottom story for the respective apartment building. So just we need to merge this model from structure wizard software to StatPro V8 software. So for that we need to just cancel this. Click on S button. So click on OK button. So it will merge this model from structure wizard software to StatPro V8 software. Keep your structure in 3D view. So hide your snap node grid. So after that we need to add the staircases as well as lift to portion for the respective apartment building. So for that we need to keep the structure in top view. Here we need to select the staircases and here we need to create the lift portion for the respective apartment building. So for that keep your structure in top view. Go to cut section command, click on selective view, click on OK. Just cut your staircases portion. So after that keep your structure in 3D view again. So for this apartment building, so stairs will be consisting of from here to it will be consisting of up portion to some distance. So after that it will be consisting of landing. So after that from landing it will continues to your remaining portion. So initially we need to create the landing for the respective case. So for that go to select your respective two columns. Go to insert node. Just we need to insert a node at midpoint. So after that we need to select the node points for the respective case. Just we need to select the node points. So after that copy. So paste nodes which is at a distance of 0.8 meter from Z direction. Click on OK. So after that we need to join this respective node point by using plate. So for that go to select add your 4 node plate. Select your first node point. Again select your second node point. Select your third node point. Again select your fourth node point. So after that we need to add the beam section for the respective landing. Go to add beam command. Just add your beam portions for the respective landing. Just I am adding the beam portions for the respective landing. So after that we need to create the center point for this respective beam. Apply your right click, just click on insert, just create a node point at the midpoint, click on OK. So after that we need to measure the distance, center distance from this node point to this node point. So for that go to your measure, select first node point and select your second node point. So it is nothing but 2.019 meter. So after that measure the distance of second portion. So it is also nothing but 2.0. So here we need to add a node point which is at a distance of 2.019 meter. So for that go to select node point. So just select your node point, just go to copy, just paste your node point which is at a distance of x direction distance with a distance as minus 2.019. So it will copy your node point to here. So after that we need to create a node point for the respective this top portion. So for that click on this, right click, again go to insert, add midpoint, click on OK. So after that we need to draw a slab section for the respective 4 node plate. Just select your 4 node plate, just select first node point, second node point, third node point, fourth node point. So it will draw your respective staircase slab for the respective sections. So after that we need to add the staircases for the remaining portion. So for that go to select your first node point, again select your second node point, again select your third node point, again select your 4 node point. After that go to click on whole structure command. So I will show you this model in 3D rendering view now. So go to deselect your remove dimensions command. So go to select your 3D rendering. So this is my apartment building with the staircases. So after that we need to create the lift portion for the respective structure. So for that go to keep your structure in top view. Go to click on cut section command, click on selective view, click on OK. Just we need to cut the bottom section for the respective slab. So after that we need to add the center point for the respective beams. So go to select your beams, again go to add your node, insert node which is at midpoint, click on OK. So after that we need to connect the node points in this direction. So go to your add beam command. So connect your respective nodes in this direction. After that we need to create the node points for the respective direction in downward direction. So for that go to select your node points. Just I am selecting my node points. Go to copy. So paste nodes which is at a distance of -3 in downward direction. Click on OK. Add. So go to keep your structure in top view now. So here we need to add the column section for the respective node points. Go to select your node point, select this node point, again select this node point, select this node point, select this node point. So go to geometry, connect beams along y direction. Click on OK. So it will connect your beams for the respective slab. After that we need to click on whole structure command. After that we need to add a slab portion for the remaining case. So for that go to select your 4 node plate, click on first node point, again select your second node point, again select your third node point, again select your fourth node point, again select your first node point for the right hand side also, again select your second node point, again select third node point, again select fourth node point for the respective slab. So after that we need to add a slab portion for the respective remaining veranda. So for that go to select your top view, for select first node point, select the second node point, select third node point, select fourth node point for the respective slide. So after that I will show you this model again in 3D rendering view. Go to select 3D rendering view for the respective structure. So this is my general apartment building. So it will be consisting of your staircases as well as lift portions. Here I was assumed with open press for the respective lift case. So after addition of remaining stories, I will add the shear walls for the respective lift portion. For the lift portions, they are considered generally shear walls for the respective section. So in this case, after addition of remaining stories for the respective building, I will add the shear wall for the respective lift portion in this apartment building. So after that, go to your 3D rendering view. So here we need to copy the respective structure to remaining stories. So for that, go to select all your components for the respective building. So go to transitional repeat. So here we need to select in Y direction. So here we need to enter the number of steps. So this is my first slab. We need to enter the remaining steps will be consisting of 3 number of steps. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter height. Click on OK. So it will copy your respective structure to remaining 5 stories. So after that we need to copy the respective slab section to the remaining stories. So for that go to select your slab cursor, drag to your whole structure again go to your transitional repeat again in Y direction again. Number of steps are 5. Each step will be consisting of 3 meter height in Y direction. Click on OK. So it will copy your steps, staircases as well as your respective lift portion to remaining section. So I will show you this model in 3D rendering view. Go to click on 3D rendering view. So this is my 3D rendering view for the respective apartment building. So it will be consisting of staircases as well as lift portion of G plus 5 story building. So after that I need to add the shear wall for the respective building at the left portion. So for that keep your structure in top view. Go to cut section command again click on selective view, again click on OK. Cut the lift portion for the respective structure. So go to select in 3D view. So here we need to add the shear wall for the respective case. So for addition of shear wall we need to select the surface cursor, select your first node point, select your second node point, select your third node point, again select your fourth node point, again select your first node point, again select your first node point for the left hand side section, second node point, third node point, again fourth node point and first node point, again select your first node point, second node point, third node point, fourth node point, again first node point for the respective case. So after that we need to see the whole structure command for the respective building. Click on whole structure command. So I will show you this model again in 3D rendering view. Click on 3D rendering view for the respective structure. So this is my 3D rendering view for the respective apartment building. So after that we need to proceed for the properties section. So go to general, click on properties. So here we need to define the beam sections as well as column section for the respective case. So here we need to assume the rectangular section. So here we need to enter the value of YD as ZD distance. So YD is nothing but your 2 feet. So I was converted that 2 feet into meters. So it is nothing but 0.6096. So after that ZD distance is 0.4572. Click on add. After that we need to give the dimensions for the respective beam. So for the respective beam just I was consider 0.4572, nothing but 1.5 feet. Click on add, click on close. So after that we need to define the thickness for the respective apartment building of slab section. Click on thickness. Next we need to assume the thickness for the respective slab. So just I am assuming the slab thickness will be consisting of 0.15, nothing but 150 mm. Click on add. Go to add your surface thickness, nothing but shear wall thickness. Just I am assuming shear wall will be consisting of 0.23 meter thickness. Click on add, close. So after that we need to assign the respective sections to for the respective apartment building. So go to select your column section, go to select beams parallel to Y direction. Go to select beams parallel to Y direction, click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. So after that go to select your beam sections, go to select beams parallel to X direction, again go to select beams parallel to Z direction, click on assign to selected beams, assign yes. So after that we need to assign the plate thickness, nothing but slab thickness for the respective portion, click on assign to view, assign yes. So after that we need to assign the surface thickness, nothing but shear wall thickness for the respective building, click on assign to view, assign yes. So I will show you this model again in 3D rendering view for the respective apartment building. Go to click on 3D rendering view for the respective building. So this is my 3D rendering view for the respective apartment building. So it will be consisting of 2 feet by 1.5 feet is my column size, and 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet is nothing but your beam size, and 150 is my slab thickness, and 230 is my shear wall thickness. So after that we need to add the supports for the respective apartment building. Click on supports, keep your structure in front of you, click on create button. So here we need to create the fixed support. Click on add, select your support to drag your bottom section for the respective portion. Click on assign to selected nodes, assign yes. So after that go to loads and definitions. We need to add the load cases for the respective apartment building. For the respective apartment building, just I am considering the dead load, live load as well as forward load for this case. For assigning your load cases, go to load case details, click on add, go to add your dead load. So here you need to enter the value of load case as dead load DL. Just I'm considering as DL. Click on add button. After that select your live load. Just we need to consider load case as LL. So after that we need to consider load type as roof live. Just I'm considering floor load FL. Click on add. So after that close it. Go to select your dead load. Click on add button. So here we need to add the self weight for the respective structure in y direction with -1 is the self weight factor. Click on add, close. So after that go to select your live load. Click on add button. So here we need to enter the value of floor load. So we need to enter the value of pressure. Just I'm assuming the floor load will be consisting of 4.5 minus direction in global y direction. So my first slab is at 3 meter as well as my last slab is at 18 meter. Click on add, close. So go to your floor load again click on add, again select your floor load. Just I'm assuming the floor load will be consisting of minus 1.5, which is acting at a distance of 3 meter as well as 18 meter. Click on add, close. So after that go to select your self weight, click on assign to view, assign yes. So I will show you live load for the respective building. So this is my live load, so which is acting minus 4.5 is the intensity. So and floor load will be consisting of minus 1.5, so in GY direction. So after that go to select your material cases, go to select your concrete for the respective structure, click on assign to view, assign yes. So after that we need to proceed for the analysis part. Go to analyze and print, click on add button, click on close button, again go to analyze, run analysis, save it. So here we need to check for the zero errors for the respective model. So for the respective apartment building of G plus 5 stories, my model is checking. If I done with zero errors for the respective model, my analysis part is correct, then we need to proceed for a design part. So here my model is observed with 0 errors, 0 warnings, 1 note for the respective structure. So click on done button. So after that we need to see the results for the respective structure. So for that go to click on post processing mode, apply your all load cases for the respective structure, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the deflection diagram for the respective apartment building. So after that go to select your beam. This is the bending moment diagram for the respective apartment building. So after that go to select your FY. So this is the shear force diagram for the respective apartment building. So I will show you the stress diagram. So go to select your stress. So this is the stress diagram for the respective apartment building. So after that go to select your forces. So go to apply your stress type as maximum absolute pressure. Click on apply, click on OK. So this is the maximum plate load for the respective apartment building. So after that go to select your surface load. So here also we need to apply the stress type as maximum absolute pressure. Click on apply, click OK. So this is the stress diagram for the respective case. So go to your animation, click on your deflection, click on apply, click on OK. So this is the deflection diagram for the respective apartment building of G plus 5 story building. So after that we need to proceed for the design part for the respective apartment building. So for that go to your modeling again we need to select design. So click on design. So here we need to select the type as concrete section. So concrete section. So here we need to go to select your concrete. Go to select current code as Indian standard system. So for the respective apartment building, just I am considering M40 grade as well as FE 600 grade steel. So go to select parameters. So initially we need to deselect all the selected parameters for the respective apartment building. So after that we need to pick the values of FC as well as FI main, FI section reinforcement. Click on OK. So after that click on define parameters. So here we need to enter the value of compressed strength for the respective building. So 40,000 is my compressed strength for the respective apartment building. Click on add. Again we need to select the yield strength for the respective building. So 6,000, 600,000 is my respective FE section. So yield strength. So after that we need to enter the yield strength of shear reinforcement also 600,000. click on add, close. So after that go to commands. So here we need to define the beam command, again we need to define the column command, again we need to define a slab element command, and again we need to define the takeoff for the respective apartment building. So close it. So after that we need to assign the question mark for the respective building. So for that select your question mark FC, go to click on assign to view, assign, yes. So after that go to select your FY main enforcement section, click on assign to view, assign, yes. So go to select your FY section enforcement, assign to view, assign, yes. So after that go to select your design beam command, go to select beams parallel to X direction, go to select beams parallel to Z direction, click on assign to selected beams, assign, yes. So after that we need to select the design column command, again go to select beams parallel to Y direction, go to select assign to selected beams, assign, yes. Again go to select your design element, click on assign to view, assign, yes. So after that we need to proceed for analysis part again. So after that we need to check for the zero errors for the respective design case. So for that go to add your analysis and print, click on add, close, go to analyze, click on run analysis, save it. So again we need to check for the zero errors for the respective case. So here my module is observed with 0 errors, 14 warnings, 1 note. Go to post processing mode again, click on done again. So here we need to select the beam cursor. So deselect your bending moment for the respective building. Select any one of the beam. Just I am selecting this beam. Just double click on it. Go to concrete design. So this is the concrete design for the respective beam. It will be consisting of 13 number of bars of 10 mm dia in tension zone as well as compression zone. Go to cancel this. Again select any one of the column for the respective building. Just I am selecting this column. Just double click on it, again go to concrete design. So this is the concrete design for the respective case. So it will be consisting of 8 number of bars, each bar will be consisting of 12 mm thickness. So after that go to close it, again go to your stand output file, go to stand output file. So this is the start output file. It will be consisting of beam design results and column design results as well as slab element design results for a respective kit. So it will be consisting of total number of pages of 495. So it will contain each and individual frame design, nothing but beam design, column design, each and individual frame for the respective case. So after that we need to proceed for the foundation design for the respective apartment building. So for that go to click on foundation design. So here we need to include all load cases for the respective structure. Click on run start foundation. So it will directly go to your start foundation for the respective apartment building. So this is my column positions for the respective case. So we need to proceed for the design for the respective case. So here we need to click on job setup, create job. So here we need to enter the job name. Just I'm assuming apartment building AP. So job type isolated footing. So design code is Indian standard system. So here we need to select the English system. Instead of English system we need to select SI system. So assign your include all out cases. Click on create job. So it will create your isolated footing design results. So it will show, I will show you these results. So this is my cover and rebar section. So it will consisting of cover and rebar. So after that go to cover and soil. So this is the cover and soil for the respective case. Go to footing design geometry. So this is the footing geometry results for the respective case. Go to sliding and overturning movement values. So after that go to design, click on yes button. So it will show you foundation design results here. So it, as per IS 456 2000, so it will consisting of 1 2 3 4 5. Just I'm considering for the simple case isolated footing 14. So it will consisting of isolated footing 14 design details, each and individual calculation for the respective case. So after that go to select your geometry. So go to design and scheduling drawing. So this is the designing and scheduling drawing for the respective foundation design. So it will be consisting of your reinforcement details and the foundation. So it will be consisting of 6 number of bars of 75 center to center distance and 6 number of bars of 75 center to center distance. So for the respective case. So after that go to your GA drawing. GA drawing is nothing but this is your printout you need to take for calculation of center to center distance as well as your column position and foundation design details for the respective case. So this is the process analysis and designing of apartment building design by using StatPro V8 software. Thank you for watching. Thank you.